No, the quiz you will be seeing is from the original user. To avoid copyright issue, I cut out the parts from the original video and added with a different effect. That way it will not cause any copyright issues. Basically, no, I just cut out from the original video, not the full part. I hope this will be helping for the YouTube community and enjoy the video. Enjoy.
You see the sunrise, a new day's upon you. You bite your nails and you need something trouble. The time is upon you to show them what you can do, and soon they will know that the day has come. Knows that we are gifted just for being who is we are. For being who is we are. Into the night, I hear a storm. And that's the ring is what I believe in. And then into the ring is what I believe is I'm moving. Now I feel the pressure of the storm. That's all I need to be. So many names and faces. So many faces and unknown places. And every day I walk waiting and wait and know I'm not too brave. I'm gonna take a stand. I've been brave. I'm telling you I leave. Finally take no day.
Throughout history, we see many fictional characters, heroes or villains, somehow can gain the power of God. For example, Dr. Doom became Beyond Doom, and based enough for the rest, such as, based on any anime ever, becoming actual God. Based on duality series, Vision can allow many characters whether become God or not, or from some strange technique or transformation, they suddenly became gods at the first place. And so today, we're paying two of Visual's finest, strongest mortals into a god, and basically enough, it's a battle between East versus West. Son Goku, the Saiyan from Earth, the son of Bardock, and one of the members of the Z Fighters of Dragon Ball Z/Super and Zero to the whole franchise. And Thanos, basically enough, the Mad Titan, and also the ultimate enemy or arch enemy to the Avengers of Marvel Comics. Now, for this fight, I'm only including a 40 combos Goku, and I'll be not including the Goku from the games, only anime Goku Vampire. That includes Dragon Ball Original, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, basically enough Dragon Ball Movie Saga, and also Super Dragon Ball Heroes anime movie universe mission, and yes, Dragon Ball GT, and no, not the Dragon Ball Evolution. My name is Deadpool24, and I try to analyze these two competitors and see who will win in a deadly duel. Basically, no, there's no need to know him for this character, except for origin. But anyways, you know his name, Goku, the face of Shonen Jump, and the fact one of the most powerful Saiyans and also the powerful hero of the Jump series. However, before all this starts, basically enough, it all started where, basically enough, he was a Saiyan baby. Basically enough, he lived with his mom and dad, Bardock and Gine. As a baby, of course. Basically enough, after Bardock returned to the same planet, he figured out what Frieza is doing here and why he all gathered the Saiyans. And basically enough, he convinced Gine to steal a Saiyan pod so they can be able to send Kakarot, that's his real name, to somewhere as basically enough far from Planet Vegeta. And to be noted, Goku was basically enough a baby during that time. But basically enough, it's actually a pretty good idea. However, before Goku sent away, his parents said goodbye and actually considered to Superman's origin, and yes, this is actually a parody. Goku was managed to well, basically now escape Planet Vegeta's wrath. You know why? Well, you probably know what happened next. If you don't know, then make sure you go to FEATS versus Spawn why, or basically now go to basically now any drivable video that you think. But you know what happens next. Basically enough, Goku managed to go on Earth and basically enough go to destroy. And oh yeah, fun fact, the same base have a mission to kill anything in sight, anything alive or anything. Luckily for us, Goku managed to bump his head as a baby, and basically enough, the baby himself met Grandpa Gohan, and basically enough, Grandpa Gohan took him in and basically treated him like his own son before his passing. And basically enough, and thanks to his training with Grandpa Gohan, he became a powerful warrior, and also similar to Son Wukong. And yes, I know it's based off of that. And basically enough, and for a Saiyan like him and spent about, well, basically enough, over a dozen or maybe thousands of episodes of him, it's pretty much interesting, except for the GT, because, well, no one wants to talk about GT anymore. But anyways, Goku, or Kakarot by his real name, is over 44 years old, and thanks to his same age, it's pretty much he can stay young as long as he wanted to fight, even for a martial artist. And speaking of which, Goku had trained by many people such as Grandpa Gohan, Master Roshi, Krillin, and many more out there, including Whis, the Angel of Beerus. And due to his techniques, he managed to learn several, such as the Kamehameha technique. And yes, you tried that once. He also learned the instant transmission, where he sends energy in his channel for them. Also learned the Kaioken, the Spirit Bomb, which you get such as kill opponent like Majin Buu, the Startle Disc, where he also had the Kinza, which is a powerful beam, which surprisingly no one ever used those anymore. Now that he had the Sword Flare, which similar to Shinhan technique, where basically at the sun, blinding an opponent about a few seconds. And now that he had telepath thanks to his training, and knowing that he also had the Mafuba and the martial arts, basically well, Crazy Hand, well, Crazy Fist of course, and Daisy GT, Dragon Drill, and 8-arm fist, and basically now it's kind of actually multiple fists. But his most powerful technique is the Dragon Fist, thanks to the movies and GT. And yes, I am aware that no one talks about GT, but with faces, there's some cool fight scenes. With the Dragon Fist, it annihilates the main opponents, and Guzman, based on the a kaiju name, but it's pretty powerful. It was freaking cool. Of course, we cannot forget the transformations. Goku has several transformations, such as Super Saiyan, which go up to 1, 2, and 3, which homosexual to his brother Rad's hairstyle. You know that he had Super Saiyan 4, when basically kind of similar to a Great Ape, but basically mixed with Super Saiyan. Now they had Super Saiyan God, and Super Saiyan Blue mixed with Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Normal Saiyan, and his Ultra Instinct, and even rival against the gods themselves as well. Basically enough, Goku had achieved a lot of feats that could go forever, but for the sake of this video, there's only 6. He won several martial arts tournaments, some of them, and also the Tournament Power. Know that in GT, he managed to defeat Baby, Super 17, and even the old 7 Shadow Dragons with the help of Pan, of course, including the others such as Vegeta, Gohan, and Trunks and Goten, cross Snake Way. Note that he also resisted to his time skip, which, to be said, fashioned their light, and not even Vegeta or Frost can able to survive. And knowing that he defeated Cucumber when in his Master Ultra Instinct form in Super Tribal Heroes anime series, and even once during his battle with Jiren, shook the entire world void that makes the god of destruction of each universe scared at him. That is very impressive, but if I ever say anything, Goku had a few flaws. Even though it goes to physical strength, while impressive, but not actually perform as his Ki test, which, to be honest, Ki have a limited energy, and, well, despite education, he can still fight, but even his ultra instinct, it can eventually kill him if he stays in too long. Basically enough, it will actually kill him if he stays too long, if he stays in too much later. Despite this, really, Goku is despite the most strongest character of all time. He may not have actual education besides martial arts, but Goku proven time and time again that even the gods should not face off with Goku. Goku will always be there to face off main opponents, even several video games. Overall, if you dare face the Saiyan, the one thing to do is beg for mercy like Frieza. Clearly, there's no need about who this guy is. Basically enough, Thanos is very much the most fearsome and much more vicious villains of all time, besides Dr. Doom of course. Basically enough, Thanos has achieved a lot of things, but many people want to know how he became this to be, and why he won conquering the universe. Well, let me tell you the story and the secret of the life of the Mad Titan, Thanos. Basically enough, Thanos was raised in the planet Titan. Basically enough, Titan is pretty much kind of like our world, but personally a perfect one and peaceful way. And pronounced it up, get this wrong, Quasar and is so joy with his wife because they have a son. And basically enough, he rejoiced with this one. And for his wife, well, let's just say that she got freaked out and decided to kill their unborn baby. Well, actually, born baby. I mean, come on, let's face it. If you look at this, do you want to kill it? Yeah, me too. That even caused Thanos' mother to end up in a hospital, based on a prison. Well, psychopath as well. Based enough, well, almost committing a murder. Throughout Thanos' years as a kid, he actually prayed himself, and based on the society actually accepted him. Despite being as a raisin baby. But anyways, he actually kind of decided to accept him, and basically enough, have a positive ways, and it would create in mind this he have a creative and bright future with him, and basically enough might change Planet Titan forever. That is, until he met this mysterious girl in Titan. Basically enough, she wanted to tell Thanos that basically enough to accept her love, Thanos must need to do some deeds, whether killing his friends or basically torture many people and then dissect them in their underwear, kill his mom, etc. And basically costing the lives of Planet Titan. And you wanna know why this mysterious girl is so well? Turned out she actual death, and basically wanted Thanos to be her slave. So basically Lady Death is actually the one who created Thanos. So basically, you really think about that. And basically enough, with this, Thanos also became much stronger, and basically served under power with Lady Death's commands. With a new outlook and the power that he needed, basically he served under Lady Death's rule and will make the universe know her name. And how this new name, Thanos, is reborn. Though in my opinion, that basically Lady Death cost Thanos his own plan. Because if you really think about it, Lady Death actually the one who made Thanos to destroy everything in the universe. And basically Thanos is over 1,000 of years old. Seriously, not kidding. He, despite being as a Titan's, based on Eternal, he's surprisingly have much more age than anyone. Basically Thanos with his growing mind have great thinking. For starters, he had philosophy about his eternal heritage, and basically with that, he learned some pretty interesting techniques. For example, he can able to manipulate energy it had the telepath and telepathy abilities as well. Plus, it had its own personal force fields that assign and protecting from text, for example, from Star-Lord's hits. And I know I already said this for energy elimination, but it's worth mentioning that. And with that, he also gained control over mortality. For example, he cursed Deadpool to become mortal again, so basically enough, he'll never see Lady Death because Thanos have lost her forever. Also, he's able to teleport, and with his 1,000 years of aging, he had enough knowledge in martial arts, and even though he is pretty much more slow. But what actually kept up with him is actually with his space throne, and also teleport, and also create beams, and his constant cube. But let's be honest, the reason why you all here is because his Fang Gauntlet. The Fang Gauntlet is Thanos' most powerful arsenal, and with it contain other Fang zones. Each Fang zone has different colors, but have the same variation, such as time, power, space, reality, soul, and mind. With it, it can able capability to destroy a population by snapping its fingers, such as in Avengers Infinity War, he managed to snap his fingers and erase everything. Literally half of the population, over 50, even in Avengers Endgame. Plus with this, it also really gives the owner non-impossible powers as well, making him much more powerful and even goal-sized as well in possibilities. Thanos is no doubt one of the most powerful villains out there, and with the Fang Gauntlet, he achieved many things. He lifted the Galactic Engine without his Fang Gauntlet, powered through the knowledge of reality inspired way, plus with his bare fist, he managed to punch a planet so hard, it could explode both figuratively and literally at the same time. And knowing that, he also able to outmaster Grandmaster, the same Grandmaster that forced many warriors to fight his own entertainment. Plus, he enslaved over 12 cosmic beings in a spicy way, and with the Fang Gauntlet, he managed to kill half of the universe's population. That includes from Earth as well, such as Spider-Man, based off Groot, and many more. Pretty insane, but here's some flaws about him. With the Fang Gauntlet, it can only be alternate its own universe, so even with that, if the gauntlet go outside of it, it will not eventually work and basically be useless. For example, such as Marvel vs. DC, but some magical godlike characters such as Galactus or even Dr. Doom can able to resist the Fang Gauntlet, but he also get rejected by Mr. Steph several times. If I were saying anything, without these flaws, Thanos should have been the perfect villain and basically not the most powerful one out there. Even with the love of Mr. Steph, Thanos will keep proving time and time again why he is the literal death of mercy. Basically now Destiny arrives were all the same, but now he's here to prove a point why he's the Mad Titan for a reason.
The Satsui no Hano has conquered gods and demons and death. We shall see.
Alright, competition has been done analyzed. Before I reveal who's the winner, let's go see the results you guys voted. Shall we? Let's go! Wow, this is a total stomp. Basically enough for 31 votes, Goku gets 12.9% and Thanos gets 87.1%. And basically enough on the amount of votes, this is probably the most closest one ever to date. Anyways, there's only a few comments, so let's just get to them. Shall we? Let's go. Well, Specker Knight, he said that even if I play with recurring Conquest Goku to be 5D to 60, basically enough, he stated that Thanos still wins because due to the fact that Goku is 5D to 60, Thanos has they'll confirm that Unlimited and Sid. And basically, so your viewers question that. Basically, this base data is better than because that. Well, basically, he stated that higher dimension playing this doesn't make you faster. And it'll be a good thing. And solo viewers stated he point ranked. And basically Spectre says no at the very end. But that's no, so it's gonna win. And the winner between the two mortals become basically with God powers is Thanos. Okay, basically this actually could be predictable if you guys be honest. But basically it's actually pretty close. But anyways, I feel like I already raged about few Dragon Ball fanboys already. But for the sake of it, let's get into the result by Thanos won the fight, shall we? Let's go. Alright, let's get to speed. Well, basically far at best, with or without Fang Gauntlet, Thanos cannot even keep up with Goku. Since Goku, after achieving the Ultra Instinct form, he showed that he can outblitz main opponents such as Duran and Khalifa. But with the Fang Gauntlets, Thanos pretty much gets the speed advantage. Even not be as a speed character, but Thanos even stated that he could go anywhere and every time. So basically speed, not limited, basically getting him the win. And with Drain, it's pretty much very close. Well, but I should get to Goku since, I did manage to use a combo with Goku, but it's actually against Thanos, since basically Thanos with the Fang Gauntlets is superior to death. Even Thanos stated that the Supreme Beings of all the universes, such as the Droid Master Order, that even can rivals, and since Thanos with the Fang Gauntlet is much indestructible, so it pretty much makes sense. And while intelligence, Thanos definitely gets the intelligence man because for 1,000 years, he pretty much a super genius that even tricked Galactus and created a time machine. Heck, he is so pushing Thanos and considered one of the most powerful weapons. And while best, Goku is much more fighting skills than Thanos, but at the end, it's really down with intelligence, so Thanos gets it. Now for experience, it's definitely Wild best. While experience is for Thanos, but much more experience is just with the Fang Gauntlets. But with Goku's perspective, he had much more experience in combat, even before he transferred to Super Saiyan. So basically now experience I'm getting to is Goku because while Thanos may spend 34,000 of years of fighting, but to be honest, Goku had much more experience in fighting than Thanos. So based on experience I am getting to is Goku. Now finally the durability. And it's pretty obvious who gets the durability with just Thanos. Even with the Fang Gauntlet, Thanos can easily beat not get durability, but with the Fang Gauntlets. And like I said for the strength, it's stated that basically now with Thanos' Fang Gauntlets, he can survive more anything. Heck, I can think of with Fang Gauntlets, he can survive many clones. While Goku may have much more survival things, but in the end, Thanos definitely gets the durability. So in the end, Thanos definitely wins the fight. And I'm not saying anything, if Thanos could have won, if Goku could have won, it's either that I would not be going to Fang Gauntlet, or this should take place in a different universe. But at the end, Thanos just stopped Goku in the if it takes place in Marvel universe. So overall, Thanos really took Goku in a living hell. In the end, Goku cannot even rock the gauntlet. The winner is Thanos.
Kamen Rider. Henshin!
さ、見ていたまえ。これが僕の戦い方だ。
Invisible.